So welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do the interior space and also the luggage space in the Tesla Model 3. As normally, I have got my son, who's 6'2", in the car. He's put himself into a driving position, and then after that he'll get out and sit in the back so we can see how much room really there is if you're taller. So let me just quickly turn it around. So as you can see, it's a pretty tight fit. The steering wheel has been pushed up as high as it will go, and he still struggled to get his legs underneath it. As you can see, you know, the chair is back pretty far and his head is pretty much at the top. So to be honest, it's not one of the best cars for space if you're a tall person. What we'll do now is get him to come out and sit in the back seat and see if there's any room in the back for a taller person as well. So the rear space, there's definitely the leg room. You know, his knees aren't touching the seat in front, but the issue is his head is touching the glass at the top. Yeah, I think with the style of it being a saloon and the sloping back, it's definitely not built for taller people in the back. Even though there is the leg room, there's the issue with the height. So, you know, that's, you know, with my taller son, 6'2", obviously if you're smaller than that, you're going to get a lot more room. But I think it's good to show, you know, the size and space available if you are taller. So now let's take a look at the boot space. Now, I use the Bag for Life shopping bags as a test for this. So let's see how many we've managed to get into the back of the Tesla. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 6 in the back very comfortably. You could probably even squeeze another one in there. You know, that's probably one of the biggest boots of the EVs that I've had. Also, if you lift this up, you've got another massive space under here that you can fit a lot of stuff in there as well. Now, the biggest issue compared to a lot of EVs is the fact that it is a saloon and you have this very narrow space here. So, you know, obviously if you've got pieces of furniture, larger items, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. Obviously you can put the seats down as well and push stuff in, so if you're going to IKEA or something like that, the flat pack, you can slide and get a lot of room there. And what I'll do now as well is take you around to see how much space there is in the front. So now we come around to the front of the car and let's see how much space we have in the front. So here you can see, you know, again, substantial space as well in the front. You can get a small suitcase in there quite easily, a couple of bags. So yeah, so actual space wise for luggage is very good. The issue you've got really is if you are taller. So let's have a quick look inside on sort of what other compartments and that there are for space and storage. So on the interior, you have more space options as well. You have the 2 cup holders. In front of that you have a deep compartment as well where you can store some stuff. You have the 2 wireless charging ports as well. If you come further back, you have underneath the armrest, you have some more storage space as well. Again, you have the glove box, you have to press the button to open, so that's a fairly large glove box. You know, you can get a few items in there as well. You have the door holders, cup holders on the passenger and also down here on the driver. Now in the back, again, a couple of little cubbies behind the seats for some books. You have 2 of the USB-C charge ports, and you pull down the middle armrest and you've got a couple of cup holders there as well. Both doors have got the door cards in. So would I say that this is a good family car? Depending on how big your family is. If you've got young children, then yes, I think it should be fine. If you're a large family or a more grown-up family, then it could be a little bit of a struggle. As you saw, the space for driver and passenger, if you're over say 6 foot, is very limited. You know, this glass roof slopes off very sharply down towards the back, so that cuts off some headroom. Also, if you do a lot of you know, typical family stuff like clearing stuff out of the garden, taking stuff to the dump, just large objects, bits of furniture or that, then this isn't the car. This is purely a saloon. Even though it has got a large amount of space in the back, that's only good for smaller sized objects. So you're not going to get a table in the back or a set of drawers or wardrobes, etc., or a mattress. But saying that, when you're in the car, it doesn't feel cramped. It feels quite roomy and spacious, and I think some of that is down to the full glass roof. As you can see here, it lets a lot of light into the car and gives it a feeling of being a little bit more spacious. Also, the fact it's quite minimal as well in design, with just the one screen, again helps with that feeling of spaciousness in the car. You know, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and then smash that notification bell, and you'll be notified of when I upload the videos. So I've had the car now for 5 weeks, 6 weeks. I've done over 2,000 miles. My next video will be the range test, which will be out in the next few days as well. And I hope that you're finding these videos informative. If you are, don't forget to you know, like it and share it as well. It really helps the channel. Also, if you have any questions specific to the car or any of the cars that I've reviewed on my channel, just put a comment below, and I will catch up with you in my next video.